All right, guys, let's get started at the back of the mat. Just bring the arms up, take an inhale here, exhale, diving all the way down to the bottom. Hanging at the bottom and slowly back up. Let's do that again. Reach the arms up, take an inhale, exhale, diving all the way down and slowly back up. And you're just gonna go ahead one more time, just bringing the arms up. This time you're just gonna go ahead, taking hold of your right wrist, draw it over to the opposite side, and then switching wrists over. Release the arms, take an inhale, exhale, diving all the way down. Holding here, just bend the knees and straighten. Bend and straighten, 3 more here. Bend and straighten, 2 more. Bend and straighten, 1 more time. Bend and straighten. Walk forward into your plank position. So starting with nice, straight, strong arms, really push the floor away. Imagine you're tearing your mat into lengthwise. Really reach the crown of the head forward. Reach your heels to the back wall and try and kind of push evenly into the feet so that you're not rolling out or in. So you want to feel even pressure along the feet if you can, holding here. Hollow out the belly and just soften the elbows the tiniest bit. Holding this position, exhales here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten those arms again. Really push the floor away. And from here, drawing the ribs in towards your spine. Open the shoulder blades like you're trying to really create as much space as you can. And then with straight arms, just pinch your shoulders together. Open them and pinch them together. Open and pinch them together. So a little scapular stabilization here. 4, 3, nice long necks. 2, now keep the shoulders open. Keep them sliding down your back as you shift your weight forward an inch, back an inch. Forward an inch, back an inch. Forward an inch, back an inch. Forward and back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Press your hips back to down dog. Really shift the weight back, back, back. Draw those tummy muscles in. Lift your heels high. Shift your weight back further. And lower your heels. Again, lift your heels high. Shift your weight back further. Really draw the stomach muscles in. And lower your heels. 1 more time. Lift your heels high. Shift your weight back a little bit more. Hold here. Bend your knees and press your heels down towards the earth. Bend your knees and press back for 2. Bend your knees, press back 3. Bend 2. Bend 1. Press your heels down as you shift forward into plank again and come onto the forearms. So again, just like we did on the hands, draw the tummy muscles in and holding here. Exhale here, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open the shoulder blades, pinch them together. Open and pinch them together. Good. Open and pinch them together. Open and together. 4 more here. 4, 3, good. 2, 1. And then think about just pressing those heels to the wall behind you for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Open your shoulders, pinch them together. Open and together. Open and together. Open. 4 more here. 4, 3, 2, on 1, set the knees down, sit back and stretch. Let's come back up onto the hands. And again, I'm just gonna go ahead and keep my feet maybe hip socket distance apart to start, pushing the floor away. You can always bring your left knee down. You're gonna lift that right leg up and tap it down. Lift it up and down. I'm keeping my kneecap down, facing towards the floor. 4, 3, and again, you can always put that other knee down. 2, hold, little tiny pulses up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, place it down. Same thing on the other side. Lift that leg up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Kneecap points down. 4, 3, 2, hold it, little lifts. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press back to down dog. We're going to come back into that plank position, warming up the shoulders a little bit more. You're going to barely lift that right foot up again. Hold. Bend the elbows out to the sides. Straighten and set that right foot down. Left foot lifts. Bend the elbows. Straighten. Set that left foot down. Right leg lifts. Bend the elbows, straighten them, set it down. Left leg lifts, bend the elbows, straighten, and down. Good, down. One more time. Right leg lifts, bend the elbows, straighten, and set it down. Same thing on the left. Lift, bend the elbows, straighten the elbows, and down. Holding here, bend both elbows. Exhales here, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set the knees down and stretch. Let's come onto the forearms again. Holding this position, that pulling back sensation in the elbows, reaching the crown of the head forward, hollow out those abs. Just the right knee is going to bend. This time, right knee is going to bend. Hold 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, straighten that leg. Left knee bends, holding 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This time the right knee bends and straightens for 6, 5 times, 4 times, 3 times, 2 times, 1 time. Left knee bends 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right knee bends 4, 3, 2, 1. Left for 4, 3, 2, 1. Right knee, 2, 1. Left knee, 2, 1. How about bending both knees a little? Holding 8, 7, 6, 5. Tummies in 4, 3, 2, set the knees down and stretch. So we may, if we're lucky, come back to a little more planking later. But let's stretch out the shoulders and back and work a little more directly. So we're gonna go ahead, hold on underneath your legs. You're gonna lift the chest. So you're in this flat back position and then round, really get that nice stretch in your shoulders. Lift, and round and stretch it back. Again, lift and stretch it back. One more time, lift and roll it back till those arms are just a little bit soft in the elbows. Now my feet are a little bit apart. At this point, I don't have my pillow or anything between the knees. I'm just gonna go ahead and hold here, drawing the tummy muscles in. I'm gonna lift the chest a little bit, hold, and then I'm gonna take my hands and push them lightly onto the kneecaps. I'm gonna lift my chest, push the shoulder, draw the shoulders down your back. Not a big move, just that sensation a little bit. Should help you connect with the knee, with the low abs. And from here, you're gonna slide down until maybe the fingertips come towards the tops of the knees, and then up to where maybe the wrists are. Down and up. Down and up. Down and lift. Again, down and up. 4, 3. So I'm definitely starting to feel the stomach. 2, 1. Now I'm just gonna lift my hands up a little bit off the knees. I'm still keeping those shoulders relaxed. I'm gonna raise my arms a little more on the diagonal, but still keep the shoulders down. I'm still working, and you can always put a ball behind your back. Little lifts, up and lowering only to where you can. Some of us could maybe get down to kiss the low back to the mat. Maybe that's not working today. Up and lower. Up and lower. Up and lower. Lift. Exhale on that lift. Keep your tummy in as you lower. Exhale and lower. 3, 2, 1. Hold. Draw the tummy muscles in. Hold those legs and come all the way up for stretch. We're going to go back down again. Now holding here, we're going to go ahead and take both hands over to the right. I'm just going to go just to support my back. I'm going to give myself little pulls here to start. Just as a little connection. I'm really kind of pulling myself up lightly. 5, 4, feeling the sides of the waist. 3, 2, hold on 1. Now you can continue like that. You can go ahead keeping your right hand on the leg and reaching the left, pulling yourself up the same way. Or if it feels okay in your back, you're gonna reach both arms. But really make sure that that rotation is from the ribs. And the way I can tell is I kind of take my hands, I look at them, and I make sure that it looks like my hands are the same length. Same length. If not, it's probably that you have to stretch a little bit more and turn from the ribs. Up. Up. Nice and controlled. Up. Exhaling. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to go over to the other side, bringing both hands onto the leg. I'm sort of gazing right just beyond my leg, and I'm gonna pull myself up a little. Up, up, up. So I'm rotating left to my left side. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now I can keep my left hand on my leg. I can reach with that just the one arm, or if it feels okay, maybe both arms. Lift, up, 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 lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and extend those legs and come forward for a stretch. From here, again, you can always grab that ball. I'm going to reach my arms and just kind of, just so I have a place to gaze, I'm just going to connect the middle fingers. But once you're there, you can always separate them a little bit. And I'm still going to work the waist a little bit. I'm going to tuck and round. I'm squeezing my butt cheeks, pressing my thigh bones down. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate just a little bit with my eyes still gazing to the right. Now from here, I'm going to lower down maybe a little bit more. I'm going to lift my arms up. So I'm giving myself this little halo. Then I'm going to rotate to the other side. My arms are still above like a little halo or birdcage arms. I'm going to lower my arms, come up 2 inches. Go down 2 inches. Lift, lift, lift. Oh, I can definitely feel the waist. Rotate. And lower those arms. I'm going to lift. I'm going to lower and stay. I'm going to lift those arms up, up. Remember, you can always take a ball or pillow behind your back. Rotate and lower. Again, up, lower, lift, rotate, and lower those arms. Again, I'm going to come up. I'm going to lower. I'm going to lift, rotate, and lower. One more time. I'm going to lift a couple of inches. I'm going to lower a couple of inches. I'm going to lift. Come back through center, lower those arms, and come forward for a stretch. So now I'm going to work in a flat back position for those waist muscles. Just for fun, I'm going to squeeze my heels together. And now if you're a hip flexor person where you get sensitive, maybe sit up on a pillow, bend your knees. Otherwise, we're going to keep those heels together, toes apart, and sit up nice and tall. So I kind of really lift myself up. If you have a mirror or something, you can kind of tell if you're in that flat back. So squeezing those heels together, reach your arms out to the sides. You're sitting up tall, and I'm going to start by turning my palms back. So I'm stretching those arms apart, and then I'm going to turn to my right, rotate that arm forward to turn on the tricep. I'm going to turn to the left, rotate that arm. So now those triceps are turned on, and I'm growing taller in the middle. I'm squeezing my heels together. I'm going to exhale. I'm going to rotate to the right. Go a little further. Go a little further. Grow taller, grow taller. Don't allow yourself to sink back. And come back through center. Rotate to the opposite side. Go a little further. Go a little further. A little further. Grow taller, grow taller. Get that work in your waist in this lengthened position and center. Exhale, 1. A little further, 2. A little further, 3. And center. Exhaling to the left, 1. Little further, 2. Little further, 3. Don't let those heels move. And center. This time I'm going to keep those heels glued. I'm going to go a little quicker. I'm going to exhale right, exhale left, exhale right. Keep those arms tight. Exhale right, Exhale, left. Exhale, right, grow taller. Like you're being corkscrewed to the ceiling for 4, 3, 2, 1, and forward for a stretch. And let's go ahead from here, coming all the way onto our backs. So working, adding in a little connection with the upper abs. My hands are either weaving the fingers together, palm up palm. You're gonna, from here, lengthen the back of your neck. Feet are flat into the mat. You're gonna lift the shoulders up, 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 as high as you can, and then glance at your tummy and make sure that your tummy isn't pushing out, that it looks nice and flat. So in other words, that the hip bones aren't tipping uphill or downhill. And lower the shoulders. Let's do 4 more like that. You're lifting up, 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 up. No yanking on the neck, just support. And lower. You're gonna come up as high as you can, right? Right. That looks great. Up, 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 up. And lower. Again, up, up, up. And lower. 1 more like that. Coming up as high as you can, as high as you can, as high as you can. No yanking on that neck. Looking towards the tummy and the legs. Hollow the belly, not the ceiling. Tiny little chest lifts here. 8. Keep that going. 7, 6. Nice. Keep it going. 5. I'm watching you. 4, 3, 2, 1. Little rotation to the right. Little chest lifts. 8, 7, 6. That looks great, Kathy. 5, 4, 3, 2, and over to the left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold to the middle. Hold to the middle again. Reach your arms forward. Hold onto your legs. Draw yourself up a little bit higher without letting that spine change at all. Holding here. You're going to reach your arms forward, curl up a little higher. Arms come up. Hands are going to go back behind your head. Stay here this time. So we reset the shoulders. You're sliding them down. Holding here. Barely lift your right foot. Tiny chest lifts here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Set that right foot down. Barely lift left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold. See if you can go to little alternating taps with the feet. So you still have your hands behind your head, or you can reach, whatever works for you. 4, 3, 2, 1, and set everything down. Right leg is going to come to tabletop. Left leg is going to come to tabletop. Going into twist. So we're going to press our arms down into a little V here. Nice and press down. You're still going to get more arm work if you press those arms down. My legs are at tabletop. I'm going to squeeze the legs together. Inhale. Legs are going to go a little bit over to the right. Nice and tight. I'm dropping my ribs. And back through center. Legs are going to go over to the left, over to the left. And back through center. Legs are going to go over to the right, just like we did. Draw the tummy muscles in. Squeeze, push from your right inner thigh and bring those legs back through the middle. Over to the left. And back through center. Our legs are gonna go over to the right again. Now reach your legs to the ceiling. Sink your belly, really drop those ribs. Squeeze those inner thighs. Now from here, legs are gonna come right back to the middle. They're still straight. They're right over the pelvis. And then bend those legs back down to tabletop. Legs are gonna go over to the left. Reach the legs, reach the legs, reach the legs. Squeeze those legs straight to the middle. Draw the belly in and rebend. Again, legs go over to the right. Reach, 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 reach. Squeeze the legs to the middle and rebend. Over to the left. Reach the legs back towards the ceiling. Come back to the middle. Draw the belly muscles in. Bend those knees. Imagine you're pushing down on something heavy behind those legs, like a table. One more set, and we're going to change it. Over to the right. Reach those legs. Reach those legs. Squeeze to the center. Draw the tummy muscles in and bend. Over to the left. Stretch the legs. Come back to the center and bend those knees. Hands are going to go back behind your head. Inhale. Lift your head and shoulders up. Exhale, extend the legs to the ceiling again. Now from here, I want you to get all the air out of your belly, all the air. You're exhaling, exhaling, exhaling. Completely, completely get all the air out of your tummy. Draw the belly in deeper, get all the air out. Now from here, give me 2 little chest lifts. 2, 1. Again, that sensation of squeezing the legs as you bend to tabletop. Again, legs go up. Exhale, 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 exhale. You curl up, curl up, curl up. Get all the air out of your tummy. Holding here, hollow out the belly. 4 little chest lifts. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, squeeze those legs back to tabletop. Exhale, get all the air out of your tummy as you come up higher, reaching those legs to the ceiling. Get all the air out, all the air out, all the air out. Chest lifts here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze those legs down to tabletop. Nice and tight. You can lower the shoulders either halfway or all the way. Last set. Extend those legs as you curl up, curl up, curl up higher. Get all the air out. Exhaling completely, 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 completely. Chest lifts. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now from here, lower your legs just to your point of control. Now you can always bend them. You're going to reach your right arm forward. Pump that arm up and down, giving me your hundreds breathing in 5s. In 2, 3, 4, 5, out. Sniff 2, 3, 4, 5, out. 2, 3, 4, 5. In 2, 4, 5, out. 2, 3, 4, 5. One more set. You're supporting your head with your left hand. Your right is reaching. Bring your right hand back. Left arm reaches. Remember, I have my legs a little higher because I want to make sure I don't arch my back. As I'm talking, you're going to find the spot that works for you. So again, your left arm is reaching, you're just pumping, 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 nice and tight. Hollow out the belly just a little bit more. 2 more sets here. 1 more set. Now from here, you're gonna bend the knees, reach with both arms, roll yourself up, roll yourself up. We're gonna reset those shoulders. We're gonna come back down to the perfect hundreds position. So as I'm rolling down, I'm gonna just reach those arms by my sides. I'm in this perfect position. My tummy is in. Just 2 more sets. Long inhale this time. And exhale. Long inhale. And exhale. Bend your knees. Float your feet down as you come up higher. And lower everything down to the floor. Nice job, you guys. We're going to go into a set of bridging now. Opening up those hip flexors. So I'm using a ball just so that you can see a little bit better. If you did have a pillow or something under your head, this would be when you want to take it out. So you're squeezing into that ball or pillow. Arms are down by your sides. As you squeeze, you're going to press your low back down. Tuck and lift the hips up. And then peel all the way down. Let's do that again. Tuck and lift. Really squeeze under the butt cheeks and peel down. We're going to come up again and hold there. So again, it's not so much about how high you come. Where you really want to feel this is the base of the butt cheeks, not your back. You have this light squeeze into that pillow or ball if that worked for you. You're pressing your feet down in the floor. You're going to exhale as you lift the hips up. Inhale, just lowering halfway. Exhale on that lift. Inhale, lowering halfway. Nice and controlled. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale on that lift. Inhale, lower halfway. Exhale. Lower halfway. Exhale. And halfway. That ball is helping me feel a little deeper connection. Up. And halfway. Up. And halfway. Again. Lift. And lower. Again. Exhale on that lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale as you lift, draw your tummy in. As you lower halfway, keep it in. Again, exhale on the lift. Inhale, lower halfway. Again, exhale on that lift and lowering halfway. Let's do 5 more. Exhale on the lift. Inhale halfway. Exhale. And lowering halfway. 3 more here. Exhale on that lift. Pressing the feet down a little more firmly. Lowering halfway. Exhale. And halfway. 1 more like that. Exhale. Lowering halfway. You're going to hold. This is your isometric hold, right? You're just going to hold and breathing. Exhaling here, draw the belly in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding here. Start to come up, little tiny pulses up, 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 squeezing up, up. 10, 9, 8, 7, Squeezing up 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Holding this position just squeezes into that pillow or ball. In. So I want you to really feel the sides of the butt cheeks and the inner thighs. Squeezing in. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Circling the pelvis, nice and controlled. So as I'm lifting on the right, I'm pushing my right foot down. As I'm lifting on the left, I'm pushing my left foot down. I'm just circling in that same direction, following just a pretty standard, simple choreography that I often use because I feel like it really activates a lot of the muscles of the powerhouse. Closing pelvic floor, you know what that is. 5, 4, 3, good, keep that going. 2, 1, I'm gonna check on you again. So again, hold to the center before we go the other way. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Squeeze that ball again, or the pillow. 10, we're just holding like that. 9, squeezing. 8, 7, really good. 6, 5, excellent. 4, 3, 2, and now you're going to go that opposite way, around, good, around. Nice. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. One more set of squeezes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower everything down. Taking that ball out, hug your knees into your chest. We're just going to go ahead and kind of stretch the inner thighs and hips, but we're going to work at the same time. So we're going to bring those legs up to the ceiling. Hands are going to go back behind our head. I want you to come up, lift your shoulders as you open those legs on your exhale. Nice and stretchy. Inhale, squeeze the legs together as you lower. Exhale on that lift. Inhale on that lower. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. So every time you come up, you're opening those legs, coming up a little higher. And in. Again, stretch and squeeze. Up and lower. 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm going to open the legs again, maybe the width of the mat. I'm going to soften the knees. This time I'm going to release the low back, still working the low abs and the upper abs. I'm going to curl, draw the tailbone up, draw the elbows in. So you're almost like tapping the knees and releasing. Exhale, in and release. In. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower everything down. Let's go ahead from here. Your knees are gonna slightly drop over to the right, kind of releasing your back. And then I still have my feet on the floor, but I'm just gonna work those obliques a little bit more. I'm bringing the hands back again. I'm gonna lift my shoulders up towards that left side and little chest lifts here. So I'm just kind of angling towards that left hip. Up, up. Just lifting towards that side. Up, up. 8, just towards the left with the head and shoulders. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then over the opposite way. Knees are going to go to the left. Upper body is going to go to the right. And again, I'm chest lifting up to that side. Up, 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 up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then hugging your knees into your chest. Definitely starting to feel the waist. We're going to rock and roll up. And come down onto the forearms. So we're going to kind of do the same thing that we did as far as working obliques. But we're going to start with the legs a little bit at tabletop. Then we're going to bring the legs over to the right. Hold them here. Now extend those legs out. Hold. Now I'm going to keep my legs over towards the right. I'm just taking my left hand. I'm going to bring it behind my head. I can bring my right elbow out a little bit. I'm sinking my abs a little bit more. I'm going to bend the knees, curl my left elbow towards my left side and back in. Curl it in. So I'm definitely working through that waist. Squeeze. And in. Now you can always, if this position doesn't work for you, just go ahead onto your back and repeat what we did before with the knees to the right and then the knees to the left. 5. Now if you want to intensify this, you can bring the legs straight and then lower them. So whichever one works for you. 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're going to go back over to the left side. So as you're to the left, I have my left elbow down, my left hand down. I'm going to bring my right hand behind my head. So it gives me some neck support. I'm going to extend those legs and then curl towards that side. Open and curl. Open and curl. Open and curl. Nice. And again, you have the option to go to the straight legs, whichever works for you. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. Nice job. Let's go ahead onto our right side. We're still going to work the waist a little bit. This time we're going to go ahead, maybe extending. Let's see. Okay, so we're going to actually be on our left side to start. Okay. So I have my bottom arm down, and I'm going to create a nice long line today, all the way from shoulder, hip to feet. So it's better for you to come with your legs forward, you can. But this time I'm working more the lateral muscles in this position. From here, I'm going to squeeze both legs away from the mat and back down. I'm going to lift them up, find your tummy muscles, and down. One more, up and lower. I'm going to lift those legs up again. I'm drawing my stomach muscles in, nice and tight. Hold. Now top leg, I have my toes together, my heels together. I'm going to lift the top leg up and down. I'm going to lift it up and down. Good. Again, lift and lower. Lift and lower. 4, 3, 2, hold up on this one. From here, I'm going to take my bottom leg, I'm going to squeeze it up so I can definitely feel both sides of the waist here, and back down. I'm going to squeeze that bottom one up and down. I'm going to squeeze it up and down. I'm going to squeeze it up and down. 4, 3, 2, I'm going to squeeze it up again. Nice and tight, holding here, both legs lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold on 1. So I'm going to go ahead and take my top arm. I'm going to reach it towards my legs. I'm going to see if I can do another set, but almost come up a little higher off of that left arm. So my arm is down. I'm not really on the elbow. I'm just kind of dropping my shoulder. And now I can squeeze the legs and the arm together and feel the top of the waist. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead from here. Bend the knees in front. And finishing a little work on that outer hip before we go to the other side. So from here, we're going to lift the top leg up and lower it. Up and lower. Up and lower. Lift. 4, 3, 2. I'm going to lift it up on that next one. I'm going to start to do little lifts, small ones. Up, 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 up. 4, 3, 2. Hold up on 1. From here, we're going to lift up a little bit higher. So I'm maybe above the hip now. I'm going to reach that leg out in front. I'm going to bend it in, barely lower. I'm going to lift it up again. I'm going to stretch it out again. I'm going to bend it in, barely lower. I'm going to lift it up. I'm going to stretch it out. Bend and lower. Again, lift, stretch, bend, barely lower. 4 more. Up, stretch it out. Bend, slightly lower, lift it up, reach it out. Bend it in, slightly lower. 1 more like this. Lift it up, reach it out, bend, slightly lower. We're going to change it. Lift it up, reach it out, hold it there. Tiny lifts. 8, 7, relax your toe. 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2. On your 1, you have an option for your circles. You can always go back to that bent leg. We're going to come up and around. Think of the emphasis is on the up, up, up and around, up and around. 4, nice and slow. 3, 2, 1, other direction. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're doing that isometric hold again. You're holding 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Give it a little love pat. So let's come on up. We want to make sure that we get that waist workout in on the other side. So again, we're just going to start with that bottom arm long, if that worked for you the first time, in a nice straight line. Really stretch the hip and keeping the toes together and heels together. Lift and lower. Both legs lift and lower. One more here. Lift and lower. You're going to lift again, holding there. Hollow out the belly. From here, top leg lifts and comes back down. Top leg and lower. Top and lower, drawing those tummy muscles in. Up and lower. 4, 3, 2. Hold on this next one. Bottom leg squeezes and lowers. Bottom leg lifts and lowers. Bottom leg squeezes and lowers. Lift and lower. 4, 3, 2. Here's where you're going to hold. Both legs lift together. 8. Now you may find one side's a little harder to do. Second side's always a little harder, but this is kind of my not as good side. So don't look. 4, 3, 2, hold. So here's where we're going to try to come up a little bit off of the shoulders. So it's more like you're trying to drop the ribs and lift a little higher. So now we can bring both the arm and the legs together. 8, 7, 6, and 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend those knees in front. Here we go. Top leg lifts and lowers. Lift it up and lower. Up and lower. Lift and lower. 4, 3, 2. You're going to hold it up there. Hold it up there. Little lifts, guys. Up, up, up. Nice. I'm going to give another glance over here. 3, 2. That looks great. 1. And from here, you're going to lift the leg up. You're going to reach it out. Bend it. Barely lower. Excellent. Lift it up. Stretch it out. Bend. Slightly lower. Lift it up. Stretch it out. Bend. Slightly lower. Lift it up. Stretch it out. Bend. Slightly lower. Again, lift. Stretch. Bend and lower. Lift. Reach. Bend and lower. 2 more. Up. Stretch. Bend and lower. Last time like this. Up. Stretch it out. Bend. Slightly lower. Now lift it up. Stretch it out. Hold. Holding here, little lifts. Relax your foot. Nice and floppy. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're getting ready for those circles. Remember, you can do these with a bent knee, but we want to come up. Regardless, it's an emphasis on the up. Up. Try and keep your pace the same as we did on the first side. I'm trying to make sure we go nice and slow on this, whether your leg is straight or bent. 3, 2, 1, and the other direction. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give it a little pat, pat, pat. You can go onto your back, whatever you need to do. And then we only have 2 more things to do. I believe we discussed coming back to planks. So we're going to do leg pull, and you're going to have an option. You can, again, come back into a full plank, all right? You can come onto your forearms for leg pull, or you can keep one knee down and the other knee up. So I can show you, I'll show you in all positions. I'll start onto the forearms. So I'm in this nice long line. I'm going to flex and lift my right foot. Then I'm going to point the toe and push it down into the floor. Remember, it's the same thing whether you're on your hands and knees or in a full plank or on the forearms. Flex and lift. Really reach that heel back and point and lower. We have 4 more, and I'm going to show you those in a quadruped. Flex and lift, point and press, flex and lift, point and press, or in a full plank, even with soft elbows. Flex and lift, point and press. One more time. Flex and lift, point and press, placing that foot down and going directly to the other side, whether you're on your forearms or not. So that left foot, you would flex and lift, point and press, flex and lift, point and press. Again, even on all fours, flex and lift, point and press, flex and lift, or in full plank, point and press. If you're trying to press the toenails down, 2 more. Flex and lift, point and press. One more time. Flex and lift, point and press. Set the knees down and sit back for stretch. And then we're going to go ahead all the way onto our tummies. I'm going to reach my arms back. In fact, I'm going to try and either clasp the hands or hold on to the index finger, whatever you can, just to open the shoulders. Lift your chest, either clasping the hands, holding on to one finger. Get that stretch in your shoulders. And once you're there, just kind of release the arms. I'm kind of turning my palms a little more towards the floor, maybe my thumbs a little rotated upward, just to stretch the shoulders. Holding your little chest lifts. 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. See if you can lift the legs up. Squeeze your heels together, toes apart, and start to beat those heels. Let's get back into those inner thighs as we finish. You're squeezing the butt cheeks, you're filling the backs of the legs, really getting that work in those legs and that opening. Keep that going, and then beat the arms in to really connect with those triceps and back muscles. Keep those beats going. Final 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep squeezing. 4, 3, 2, and sit back for a stretch. Coming up into down dog. Pedal out those legs. Really press those heels down. Shift the weight back. Start to walk your hands back to your feet. Nod your head, yes, yes, yes. Shake it. No, no, no. I won't miss classes if I can. Softening those knees, rolling all the way up. And roll your shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. Thanks, guys. Have an awesome evening.